This is gonna be my second time filming, no, actually my third time filming this video, because the first time I filmed it and it was like so extra. It was literally like 50 minutes long. I was like, I'm not having it. With that said, let's just get to it. It was March 17th, 2016, the day it was finally happening. I was going to meet my entire world, basically. The little kid who went from, you know, like the A, swaggy, all that good stuff, you know, the gray hoodie. Yeah, that kid. I set my alarm for like 4 a.m. to get up and get ready. I got in the shower, I straightened my hair, and then I had to leave my house by like 6:40 to get to school. I didn't do my makeup before school because I was going to have time after school. Yeah, like throughout that whole day, I was just like, every class, I was like, I want to get out of here. I was like, I would literally sit down, the bell would ring, class would start, like, okay, when's class over? I gotta go home and get ready. The final bell rings, and then I go home with my cousin. I get home around 1:30. I start doing my makeup. My cousin fixes my hair because, oh my god, I'm so glad she did, because my hair was a mess. And we leave around 3:40 to go to my mom's work. We left her work at around like 4:10. No, like it was like a little after 4. We get to the arena around 4:15. We park, we get out. As we're walking up to the VIP check-in line, my friend Jen, her name might be mentioned a lot in this video, Jen sees me and she's like, Kayla! And then I see her, I was like, Jen! And we like run up to each other, we like give each other hugs. We try not to cry because we didn't like want to ruin our makeup and all that stuff. Then we get all of our stuff together, you know, we get like our lanyards. I would show them, but my lanyards are up on my poster, you cannot see them right now. And then my bag is on my door, and I'm pretty sure you've already seen like what comes with all the stuff, so I don't want to be extra, just like show, because I don't waste time. But anyways, walk down these stairs, and like I said, like we get the bags and we get our wristbands, and then we walk through these doors to kind of like a hallway. And then there's like a curved wall, and along that curved wall we go left kind of like halfway through it, and then that's the lounge. So me and Jen are walking around, and there's food. I'm walking around, we see all the stuff that's there. There's like a candy booth. I think I had a gummy bear, I don't remember. There's outfits from My World Tour and Believe Tour. There's like cardboard cutouts from like Fetus, Boyfriend, and then Daddy, you know. It's so awkward. I'm probably gonna, yeah, I make myself uncomfortable. It's like a little like backdrop, like the Justin Bieber Purpose World Tour, backstage backdrop thing. We could like take pictures with that. I unfortunately didn't get my pictures because somehow they didn't get emailed to us. I don't know. Probably like around like 5:30 or something. We start to form a line. Now, if you didn't have at least 4 or more people in your group, you'd have to find a group. And now Jen was by herself, and I already had a group before, so I found Jen a group, and it was this one couple. I asked them if Jen could be like a part of the group, and they're like, yeah, that's fine. So I got them a group, and then the original plan was Jen was going to stand behind me since she was by herself and she wanted to stand next to Justin. So I figured if she stands behind me, she can go in after I do, and then make sure that she's like the first one in, so she'll stand next to him. I like awkwardly asked that same couple if we could like cut in front of them, and then they were hesitant at first. They were like looking at each other like, and they were like, yeah, that's fine. It was about 6:30. The meet and greet still hadn't started. Even the people who had the ultimate pass, they were in the front of the line, and they were getting all like antsy too, like they wanted to go in, but the line wasn't starting. Everyone was just getting impatient at this point. A couple minutes later, the line starts moving. We go back into the hallway, and then we walk further down, like along the curved wall, and I see the black curtains. It literally looked like a little box. It was like in my head, I was kind of thinking, why is he in a box? He's claustrophobic. The line was going faster than I wanted it to. We eventually get closer up. There's like a table where we had to put our bags, and our bags were all the same, so my mom and my aunt decided to tie them together so none of our bags would get like lost or misplaced. As we were getting closer, There was a security guard. She wasn't a security guard. I think it was the same lady that gave us the wristbands. She was behind the table saying, you know, like everything on the table you can't get in, like your bags, your purses, your phones, and all this stuff. And I'm like freaking out because I was wearing white jeans and I had a red phone case on, and my phone was sticking out of my pocket like this much. Probably like more than half my phone was sticking out of my back pocket. I was speaking to this other lady that was on the other side of me, and she was asking how many people were in our group, and I told her 4, and she's like, okay, and then she counted 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then she let us in. We're like in front of the curtain, and then some guy opens the curtain, and then like I walk in, and I see him standing there. Oh my god. I kid you not, I've never seen anything so beautiful in like ever in my life. I was staring at him, admiring him, and I was like telling the guy in front of me, I was like, oh my god, he's so beautiful. And I think it was Mikey that was like next to us, and kind of like, so Justin was here, and then there was some guy here, and then we were here on the side. I think it was, I want to say it was Mikey, but I could be wrong, I wasn't really paying attention. And we were the next ones up, so Mikey, like, because I was the first one to walk in, so I was like first in line, and Mikey escorted me towards like the right side of Justin, but I was like, nah, I was like, that's my bad side. So I swerved, and then I went to the left side, and everyone else, like, they come in on the outside. I go in, and then I give him a hug, and oh my god, he is literally like the smallest and like fragile person I've ever like laid my hands on or like wrapped my arms around. So yeah, like I hugged him from the side, and then he puts his arm around me, and I like hold my hand out. I was like, can we hold hands for the picture? He's like, yeah, sure. So I'm like watching this happen. As I'm holding my hands out like this, he puts his hand in my hand like that. Like, what is this? Why are you doing that? After he did that, he's like, wait, let me take out my shirt real quick. He had his shirt tucked in, and then he had the decency to, when I came in, he had to be like, wait, let me take out my shirt real quick. Like, I'm standing right next to you. How dare you say that to me? So that means now I'm just gonna be staring, just like standing here, you know, you're just gonna pull up your shirt in front of me, just give me a little striptease show, and I'm just like, I wanna choke myself. He pulled his shirt up, and then I saw everything from like a little bit above his purpose tattoo and below. I had a nice view of that. And I saw his little happy trail and his cute little belly button. I may be really weird about this, but his belly button was so cute. Like, I wanted to poke it. It was like an awkward like little like outie. It was so cute. And then his purpose tattoo. And then he puts his shirt down, and then I like go to stand next to him again, and then he wraps his arm around me to like hold hands, and I was like, can we lock fingers? As I asked him if we could lock fingers, he's like, sure. Like, please throw up on me. Just throw up on me. I'm watching us lock fingers, and he does it again. Instead of putting his fingers where they were supposed to go, he puts his ring finger and his pinky in between my pointer finger and my thumb. So we were like holding hands like this. I was trying to fix our hands, but he would not let go. I wanted to fix our hands so our hands were holding the right way. He just wouldn't let go. I was like, okay, that's cool. Thanks, man. And the picture's taken, and then we have to leave, but I'm like, there's no way I'm leaving here without getting at least another hug and telling him that I love him. Because I had a list of things that I wanted to say in my head. I go in and I hug him again, and I like felt how small and like fragile he felt. I wanted to squeeze him so tight, but I swear I thought it was gonna break him. I'm not kidding. I hugged him, and I was like, I love you so much. And then he pulls me closer, like he wraps his arms around like my neck and like my shoulders, and he pulls me in closer. And I think he meant to give me like a kiss on the cheek, but he kind of did one of those like, hello, nice to meet you, like welcoming kisses or whatever, where it's like our cheeks were like together, and then he did, and then he made like the loudest smoochy noise in my ear. And yeah, I was like, I love you so much, like I love you no matter what. And then I walked out, and we looked for our bags, and unfortunately, I don't know how, but our bags got untied, and somehow my bag got misplaced, or like someone took my bag. And I'm like starting to cry. I'm honestly not even worrying about my bag, because even though it had my video camera in it, I was just like, I just met my entire, like, I would honestly not be here today if it weren't for him. So the video camera was the least of my worries. So my mom's like kind of getting mad at me because I'm crying and I'm not looking for my bag. And I go and get my wristband cut off and I'm just like crying. I eventually walk back to the lounge and my mom's like, you need to go around asking everybody to like see if you can look through the bags, see if you can find your video camera. I'm like walking around bawling my eyes out. And I'm like looking through people's bags and they like, no one had my bag, so I was like, I don't know where it is. I checked like everyone's bag. The mom that was in front of us in line, she comes up to me, she's like, are you missing something? I was like, yeah, my bag, it had my video camera in it. She's like, okay, I don't know if you want to like draw attention to it, but maybe you can see if someone can like make an announcement, see if other people can look. And I was like, okay, but like who do I go to ask? And then she's like, okay, follow me. So I'm following her. We walk back out into the hallway and then we walk up to this guy. I don't know if he was like some security guy, but he was kind of like in the, I don't know. But then she's telling him she's missing her bag and had her video camera in it. I think someone like took it or it was misplaced. And he's like, okay, I got it. So he walks us back to the lounge and then he goes back where, kind of like where the drinks were. And he pulls out my bag. I got my bag back, guys. And then I'm like looking around the lounge to find Jen. Because it's like, I didn't see her when I walked out. I don't know where she is. So like, I eventually call her and she doesn't answer. And then she called me back like a couple minutes later. And I'm like, yeah, I was like, Jen, where are you? And she's like, oh my god, like she's like crying. And I'm like, she's like, I'm walking back to the lounge right now. And then I see her walking, I was like, oh my god, like I see you. We see each other, like we make eye contact and we just like run to each other. Oh my god. We cried and cried and cried. This is like what I've dreamed of. I would have a friend that I would come to just like cry about the same thing in each other's arms and then just like be there to like support and comfort one another. It's just like a group of girls come up to me and Jen and we just do like a big like group hug and they're like, oh, like let's cry it out, you know, like we met him, you know, like they're just being all cute. I'm just like, stop it. Just stop it. Some guy, like, is the guy that works there, comes up to me and Jen and pulls out napkins from his pocket. And he's like, do you guys want these? Because we were crying. And we're like, yes. I don't even remember. It was like 6:04. Yeah! We walked to our seats. And I don't know what else to explain about that. Everything happened so quickly. I don't regret anything that I did, but there are some things that I wanted to do and it saddens me that I didn't do it. I wanted to tell him at least, you know, I wouldn't be here if it weren't for you. I've been here from the beginning and I've never left and I'll never leave, and it's just like all this stuff. And yeah, that's basically it. We got to our seats after and then I walked up, got some merch, met up with some more friends, told them what happened. We completely like missed the first act as we were getting merch, and then we walked down during Post Malone. We got to our seats. Well, I guess that's my experience meeting the love of my life, Justin Bieber. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want. I might make video. I've been thinking about making more videos, like further along the line, but I just don't know what up, and then when I'll have time. So whenever I feel free, I'll just like throw up a video here and there and just, yeah, you know, just chilling. I'll leave a link to my vlog because I vlogged that show. I'll leave a link to the vlog in the description and like my Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat for this. But yeah, thanks for watching. Why am I being awkward? Oh, just to let you know, I didn't wear this hat just because I made this video. It's because I'm having a bad hair day.